Young and the Restless next week. Jack's terror? Damian murder? Young and the Restless spoilers for next week see there is a murder mystery coming. Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, might be the victim based on some new hints. Plus, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, has some fears and worries about what lies ahead. Also, Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, has a feeling that isn't good. The mystery man turns out to be something of a stalker as his party kicks off with a very wild train ride. Young and the Restless. Upcoming murder mystery spoilers. Dumas's secret agenda shakes Genoa City. Dumas, Billy Flynn, has big things planned. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt. Let's dive into the latest Y&R spoilers for the week of June 16th. And definitely subscribe if you have not yet. By the end of this week, on Spooky Friday the 13th, we've got Damian eating breakfast with his mom, Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, at Society before her son leaves for France. Damian worked for the mystery man Dumas for a while, but he never met him. Amy says the mystery surrounding his ex-boss Dumas is pretty intriguing. But Damian tells his mom he wouldn't even know Dumas if the guy sat down right in front of him. Damian Kane faces trouble. Red flags and suspicions. Amy is impressed with how far Damian has come since his rebel teen years, where he gave her such attitude. It is interesting that he's going along with Lily and the others to Dumas's party. I mean, the guy fired him and then gave Damian an invitation anyway. It's weird. It's a big red flag about Dumas's intentions, I think. As of now, Damian is looking forward to working with Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, and Lily. Everything is lining up great for him. Mother and son. Amy Lewis and Damian's bittersweet farewell. Before he leaves, in another red flag, Amy asks about him forgiving her for lying about his bio dad. Damian says he's happy his mom's back in his life and he is open to forgiveness. So it seems like some sort of closure with Amy, which sounds nice. But the timing to me is an omen. Obviously, she doesn't think Damian going to this party is a good idea. But he tells Amy he's not going to Dumas looking for trouble. He just wants to know what the guy's planning. Then Damian told his mom he's curious. We all know curiosity killed the cat. It's another omen. He tells Amy he's hoping to get closure with Dumas. Damian wants to be reassured that he didn't bring trouble to Lily's door. Lily Winters, Devin Hamilton and the party mystery. Before we get to the really big hint that has me worried about Damian possibly dying, I've got a couple of other tidbits. Lily, Devin Hamilton, Brighton James, Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway, and Nate are talking about Dumas' real identity. They wonder whether it might possibly be Devin's dad, Tucker McCall, Trevor St. John. They don't know what Victor Newman, Eric Braden, does. Tucker's been in prison in India, I believe. Lily brings up Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, being invited. Abby says she thinks Victor set that up. But Abby also defends Victor and insists he wouldn't go after the Winters. Victor Newman's ruthlessness and Abby's concerns. To be fair, I think Abby is wrong. There is nothing that Victor won't do because he is horribly ruthless. Devin, Nate, and Lily also wonder if Dumas is going to recruit them to target Victor, which upsets Abby again. Then Damian and Amy show up and it's time to get moving to get on that flight to France. Nate Hastings and Amy Lewis share a premonition. After Devin, Lily, Damian, and Abby take off, that's when the real big hint drops. All that's left is Amy and Nate at the apartment. Amy tells Nate that when she hugged Damian goodbye, she got chills down her spine. Nate thinks Amy is just kind of bothered that Damian's leaving town for this trip. But just because of his serious talk with Amy that gave her closure and then his big plans for the future, and her chilling premonition, I just worry that Damian may not make it back in one piece from Dumas's big party on Young and the Restless. Y&R murder mystery. Is Damian Kane the target? With Joshua Morrow saying there's a big murder mystery coming, we know somebody's going to die. I will also say it could be a big fake out that Dumas is doing just to test people. In that regard, Damian could even be in on it. So you can't count out that possibility. Maybe he's conspiring with Dumas and fibbed about being fired. Just different things. Josh Griffith is kind of a sloppy writer, so we have to leave possibilities open. If Y&R does kill off Damian, that would be a big deal. Not as huge as killing off a long-time legacy character like Victor, Jack Abbott, or Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. Also, if Dumas is a Kane Ashby recast, that could explain Damian as a target because he is really into Lily. He would be competition with Kane to be Lily's love interest. Kane Ashby, Lily Winters and the love triangle possibilities. You know, she is Kane's ex-wife and the mother of 2 of his 3 kids. So if it is Kane, obviously, he'd probably try to win Lily back. But if somebody dies as promised, it would be out of character if it was Kane to be the killer. He's got a history of being a con man, a liar, and different things, but not a cold-blooded killer. Even if Dumas isn't the person behind the murder, Damian still might be the person who dies. Or again, it could be a fake-out. Dumas might have enlisted Damian to play a twisted party whodunit game to test the guests. Agatha Christie vibes. Train ride kicks off the whodunit. There's also a train ride, which is very Agatha Christie. Like Murder on the Orient Express. We'll see Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, sitting with Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, excited that the train's pulling out and they're getting underway. Billy is with Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, as he prods Victor, asking if he's ready to head into Dumas' lair. On the train, Lily Winters says that she has got a feeling that things are not going to go the way that they think. Dumas' chateau, topiary labyrinth and eerie challenges. Next week, once all the guests take the train all the way and arrive at Dumas' chateau, they're not just invited in via the front door. The red carpet isn't being rolled out. It's peculiar. We're going to see Audra Charles and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, along with Jack and Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, chatting with Dumas' assistant, that guy Carter, if you remember. It looks like they're heading into some sort of topiary labyrinth. Jack asks Carter if this is a maze. Carter tells Jack, "It is the beginning of your challenge." Dumas watches. Will Y&R characters survive? Meanwhile, we've got Dumas sitting alone in a dark room watching the party guests over a video feed. This is very Agatha Christie. This is very Knives Out. It is a whodunit from the very beginning with these Agatha Christie-esque vibes. It's all very strange. It's all very cryptic. As Joshua Morrow promised, there is a murder afoot. Who will die next week on Y&R? Spoiler questions answered. So, will Damian survive the week? Or will it be some random extra, like a maid who is stabbed? Or maybe it will be Dumas' sidekick Carter who croaks, since we've got him in some scenes next week.